about to leave. Already packing, come with me.
I'm Ben.
I'm Maz.
And we moved to Australia with our children in 2016.
We've set up a new life for ourselves here on the Sunshine Coast, and we film all about it, as well as giving you some tips and tricks in case you're looking at doing the same.
We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Bam Family.
So this week we thought we'd give you an update on where we're at 6 years after moving to Australia. So we thought we'd do this in 2 stages. We thought we'd give you a bit of an indication as to what we've been up to over the last 6 years, how we got set up, and then where we're at now. So when we first moved over, we did the same shizzle that everybody has to do. So we got our Medicare sorted out, we got our SIM cards for our phones, we enrolled at the school for Lily, and we found ourselves somewhere to live and jobs.
Yeah. So we ended up staying 5 months in the holiday apartment. Was it apartment? Did you call it?
Yeah, a holiday apartment that we booked, that we were only going to stay in for 2 weeks, but we ended up there for 5 months.
Yeah, it was really good because it actually saved us a lot of money because we got a really good deal out of the guys there.
We bought some cars, they were really rubbish by the way, because we didn't have a lot of spare cash at the time, so we just bought these
old Ford Falcons. She
Yeah.
can never remember what they are because she really put them out of her mind.
They were fine. They were fine.
We was always worried about when we used to go out in the rain. As soon as you go into a corner, the back end kicked out and it was trying to skid. It was great if you was a hoon,
Yeah,
but not old todgers like us.
speak for yourself. Great car for hoons. And then we had to sell our UK house, because when we moved over, we still had a house in the UK that we hadn't sold.
Yeah, it was on the market, it hadn't sold, so we really needed funds from that to clear, so we could then start looking at buying our own house.
Yeah, which we did after living here for 5 months.
Yep.
You saw the tour for that already. So that was the first house that we bought in Australia, and
Link up here, the house, if you want to see what it looked like.
Yeah, and we loved it. I tell you what, actually, we really enjoyed the house purchasing process of going to open houses on a Saturday, and I mean, you can book private viewings as well, but going to open houses is kind of fun.
It's great that you can actually look around a house, take your time, and if you like it, then just go back for another viewing.
Yeah, or put an offer in.
Or put an offer in.
Yeah.
As we did.
Make it happen quick. So that was our first ever Australian home, and we had to furnish that from scratch because we didn't bring a single thing with us.
Yeah, we love that house. We did quite a lot of work to it at the end.
Yeah, it looked completely different when we first bought it. We got work, just made stuff happen, so just began to settle into our lives. So that was the first probably 6 months that we got everything done in, and it's just been a case of over the years we've upgraded what we've had. Our cars, obviously that was a necessity. Our furniture, because we had to furnish a whole house when we bought that one.
We decided when we moved to Australia, the furniture and the way houses look is totally different from the UK, so we thought, right, we're going to start from fresh.
That costs a lot of money.
It does.
We didn't anticipate quite how much. Most of you know that the first house that we bought, we've now actually sold, and we bought another one, but we'll move on to that in a minute. So we've bought and sold a property in Australia. Since we've moved, we've also had a lot of family come to visit us. Obviously the past couple of years have been a bit more scarce, but before then we had a number of visitors, which was so much fun.
Yeah.
And we've got visitors at the moment who a lot of you already know about. We've got our other daughters and our grandson over at the moment.
Yep. But if you didn't know about it, it means you're not following us on Instagram.
At the Bam Family in Australia.
Ruthless plugs.
Yeah, ruthless. Then you'll see a bit more about our day-to-day lives if you follow the Instagram. You'll also have seen that we got flooded this week.
Again?
Again.
I think I need to buy a boat.
Yeah, I think we probably should have a tinny.
Or a yacht.
I don't think the yacht will go in the paddock quite so
It might
neatly.
do. I just sail off into
Moor
a couple
it.
of the neighbours.
Also, what we did a few years ago, that you obviously know about, is that we started a YouTube channel.
Welcome to the channel.
Originally, we were just doing it to document our family's lives, and then we did one video about our move to Australia and realised that people were really interested in that, so have obviously ended up making a lot more videos about our lives in Australia and also the immigration to Australia.
I know before we moved over, I was looking at everything I could find on Australia and about the history, the culture, everything.
Oh, we were obsessed, but I think most people that move over are. There was nothing really on YouTube at that point that we knew of that we could watch, and so I guess actually it's something that a lot of people, it's useful for them. That covers most of the last 6 years. There's obviously a lot more that's kind of packed in there, but that's a
Big chunk.
yeah, that's a kind of a brief description of what's been going on in the last 6 years. So, where are we at now, Ben?
We are in our new property, the 10-acre Bam Lamb farm.
Yeah, the House of Bam. We've moved into our house on acreage. So the first house that we had in Australia is not the house that we're in now. Back in October, we sold that house and bought an acreage property about half an hour away from the beach. And that's been a whole new experience. We have a tractor. Trav.
And a ride-on mower.
Trav.
What did you name that? The
Ride
ride-on
on Rita.
Ride-on Rita.
No, we don't call her Ride on Rita, we call her Rita the Ride On. Marge the mower, the little push along.
We've already started work on this place, so I've done both sheds, I've kitted those out. We're just starting to do a bit on the inside of the house. We're still settling in and working out what we can do with the property.
Yeah, because plans that we initially had, or thoughts that we initially had of what we would do with this property, have kind of changed as we've seen flooding, a lot of flooding,
Lots
this
of
week.
flooding.
Yeah, we've kind of seen a different side to the property. So the plans that we had have obviously changed. So we're now
pretty much.
Yeah, so we're now working out what we actually want to do with the property, apart from just enjoy it, obviously, because it's a lot of fun actually having such a big property. There's a lot of perks. Obviously, there's a lot of work, but there's a lot of perks.
Lots of rhyming.
Thank you.
Lots of perk. Lots of work.
Oh, I didn't even think I'd done that. I'm a poet and I didn't know it.
Yeah.
Anyhow, right, we digress. So,
She does.
with regards to the property, there's lots of things that we're doing. We're in the process of having a granny flat put on.
Yep.
We've not started the work yet. We're just at the planning stage with the designers at the moment. I've got to tell you, if we were back in the UK, this would never have been something that we would do. Like, we would have never have got an acreage. It wouldn't have even crossed our minds.
Yeah, we lived in a village, but we never thought about having anything big.
I don't think we could have afforded it, but it's just something that being here, it's a new experience that we've had and we're fully embracing and loving.
Yeah, we definitely wouldn't have ever been able to afford it in the southeast of London, where we're not London, sorry.
South
We'd
East.
never have been able to afford it from the southeast of England.
Maybe in Scotland. Anyway, that's with regards to where we're living. We're about half an hour away from the beach on an awesome acreage property with heaps of potential to do really exciting things, which we're commencing. We're already beginning to do. Work-wise, Ben got a new job, what was it, about 3 months ago?
3 months ago, yeah.
Ish. Ben's really been enjoying his work and having an absolute hoot, which is great.
Yep.
And with regards to the channel, we've got something quite exciting coming out, I thinking about a month's time, no, maybe a month and a half's time. But we'll let you know nearer the time with that. But anyway, there's stuff happening with the channel. The channel's fun, and we're loving seeing you guys, and we're loving having you follow along with our journey and commenting and getting to chat to you. So that's lots of fun. Not going to blab that just yet. But other work-wise, we also told you about a business venture that we've been working on, and that is finally coming together, and we're hoping to launch that at the beginning of July. The reason we're doing both these things round about that time is for the tax year. Yep,
and also Maz was feeling quite a lot of pressure on her to get these done a lot earlier in the year, and we just decided, look, just step back a little bit, take your time, make sure it's the best you can do.
Yeah, do it right and don't stress.
Yeah.
We don't like stress.
Yeah, do it right and don't fight.
Okay.
I was trying to rhyme.
You're a poet.
Thank you.
Yeah. Which brings us to one of the most exciting things that's happened recently, which is that we actually finally got to meet our grandbaby. So our eldest daughter back in London had a baby in 2020, and because of all the border closures, we hadn't been able to meet him. So this week, our girls flew over with our grandson, and we actually got to meet him for the first time.
And get to catch up with the two girls as well, which is another massive important thing to do.
So we're making the most of every second that they're here, because they're here for 4 weeks now. Aside from that, probably one of the other really important things about living in a different country is that we've made some really good friends, and we're at a stage now where we've got this awesome friendship circle and some people who I would actually say we could rely on, they could rely on us, and that makes the world of difference living in a different country and leaving behind all of your support network. So to have those kind of people and relationships is an absolute game changer. It makes the world of difference as an immigrant.
Yeah, and we're always making new friends as well, which is great. And I feel like our family is getting bigger through this channel, because there's a lot of you guys that are very loyal, and you turn up every week to watch our videos, and we love it, and we actually class you as part of the family now.
Well, you're the band family.
In Australia.
Yeah, good job, Ben.
Welcome.
That was so cheesy though. We mean it, but it's so cheesy to say.
It is, but yeah, you are part of the family.
Ben's a bit of a cheesemeister.
Yes. Cheesy.
Anyhow, before Ben gets any more soppy with you, which he will.
I love you guys.
So anyway, overall, Ben.
Overall, Maz.
What are you thinking of the move to Australia? 6 years on, are you happy?
Yes. I definitely could see myself moving.
Do you want to think about it?
Alright. Yes. I need choked on myself. But yeah, I couldn't imagine us moving anywhere else now.
No.
Definitely want to go visit a lot more places.
Within Australia though?
Within Australia, yeah, but there's some other countries that I'd still like to visit as well.
New Zealand. We really want to go and visit New Zealand.
Yeah. Next stop, I think, will be either Sydney or Perth.
I reckon Sydney. I need to get down to Palm Beach.
We've got Tasmania as well, actually.
I've been waiting all my life to get to Palm Beach.
Yeah, I haven't. We can't go see neighbours anymore because that's gone.
Well, nearly. Not yet.
It was not. Ah.
We already went down to
Ramsay Street.
Ramsay Street. It's actually not Ramsay Street, but we went to Ramsay Street.
Yeah, just nosing at people's houses.
Yeah, that was weird on Boom Day.
Yeah.
I reckon loads of people ride around that street.
No, but...
So, has anyone else ridden around that street?
Yeah, have you ridden around Ramsay Street?
Yeah, I can't remember the actual name of it.
Ramsay Street, that's all I care about.
Yeah. Anyhow, if you have, let us know so we don't, so we're not the odd ones out. That are just a little bit weird and creepy.
Yeah, did you find Bouncer?
We didn't. Sorry, We're whittled on again. Do you know one thing we didn't mention actually?
We've got dogs
Just
as
looking
well.
at them, yeah, is that since we've been here, we got our 2 Pomeranian puppies, Coco Pop and Tallulah, who have been an absolute barrel of laughs and have super personalities. There's going to be a lot of bloopers today.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Part-time.
hang on, don't go anywhere because the bloopers are up next. Please give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Head over to Insta if you're not with us already at the Bam Fam Lamb in Australia. And Ben, I'd like you to climb over that counter and tell everybody we'll see them on Sunday.
See you Sunday.
He does anything he's told.
Hello. I'm ready for my close-up now, man.
Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready to roll. Can you not stand up?
Yes.
Hmm. I see the problem.
I'm standing.
Maybe bend your knees a little.
It's like when you're standing next to your child, I'll be that height and telling them off.
Do you want me to raise the camera a bit?
No, I'll just stand like this.
Okay. Let's start again. No, don't, because you look weird. Like if you're not straight, you look weird.
This is alright.
Right.
Take 98.
Action.
Oh. With a bug.
Ah. So this week, we thought we would give you a 6-week update. No.
A 6-year.
Gosh.
You follow us at the Bam Fam Lamb
In Australia.
in Australia.
Good job, Ben.
Winner, winner. Vegan dinner.
What was that?
Warm feeling about a vegan dinner.
Okay. So,
Butternut roast.
anywho,
Yeah.
anywho.
Ready assembled, like sofas, chairs. Sorry, boring you. So 2 guys struggled with that headboard to carry it in, and I took it upstairs on my own with brute force and a true grit of.
Show us your guns.
They're quite big.
Just realised you've got a ton of stuff on your neck.
And that's probably from the kangaroos.
Ooh.
And it's been
What if they don't get your neck, Ben?
loving it.
Be sure to watch these awesome videos, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow us on our socials at the Bam Fam Lamb in Australia.